Now it's Sony's turn. These are cookies. Peanut nutter butter has like there's circles instead of peanut shaped now. Isn't that weird? Oh, and by the way, I stand corrected. Last Guardian is back for PS4. So that was the big announcement of Sony. It was the first thing that opened up was like, all right, hey everybody, we're Sony. Here's a little dumb intro video, and we have a game we know you're all very excited about, and here it is. And it shows The Last Guardian is now on PS4. So it shows the little boy and the big giant eagle, cat, griffin thing, and the little kid just starts running around. And the art style is interesting, and it's unique, but the graphics themselves are not very good. Like, the feathers that are fluttering on the bird, it doesn't look like good wind effects, it looks like a stuttery frame rate. I don't like that. And yeah, the game barely looks any better than it did when they showed it at E3 like 5 years ago. And all the kid does is walk around and nearly get himself killed and then have to be saved by the eagle thing. Like, I'm not sure what the gameplay is going to be in this game. But it's from the creators of Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus, one of the best games on two consoles, the PS2. One of the best games on PS2. And once the initial, oh my god, The Last Guardian is back, wore off, everyone was like, yeah, the trailer, yeah. The next game they showed was Horizon Zero Dawn. It's from Guerrilla Games, I think. They're the creators of Killzone, I believe. It's got like a Native American redhead girl with like a bow and arrow fighting like giant robot mech dog things. It's really weird, it makes no sense. Showed a CGI Hitman trailer. It was alright. Street Fighter V. And a lot more No Man's Sky. This is still the game, even after, especially after what I've just seen of this game, I'm like, this game's gonna suck. God knows why everyone's so excited for it. It's going to suck. So a guy gets in his ship and he flies off to another planet, and me, I'm fresh off of an astronomy class, so I'm noticing like, this is all wrong. It's like, alright, so all these stars, you see all these stars, every star has a solar system of planets to explore. It's like, no, every star does not have a solar system. And then it shows, alright guys, now we're going to the center of the galaxy, and shows this bright glowing orb thing. It was like, there is not a star at the center of the galaxy. There is a supermassive black hole at the center of every galaxy. This guy knew anything about space. And then he goes down on a planet and is like, alright, our scans indicate that there's no alien life. Let's go down and explore. And the moment he gets there, there's life. Like, things start moving around. It's like, do you know what the term alien life means? Nothing sentient appear, but there's like giant elephant things and little rabbit creature things. And it's covered with trees and plants and stuff. That's alien life. And when he gets down to the only gameplay, he like shoots a rock with his laser and then gets attacked by something and then just leaves. He's like, we still don't know what you're supposed to do. What is the point of this game? It's going to be huge, but it's going to be empty. Next thing they showed was Dreams, and it's basically a 3D art and animation app for PS4. Firewatch was a game on Steam, it's now coming to PS4. They announced Destiny, the Taken King expansion, and I don't play Destiny, but there's been other expansions, so this isn't a big deal. But alright, let me get this out of the way. That thing there, doesn't that look like a uterus? Tell me no one else has thought that. Come on, it's totally a uterus. Showed some more of Ass Creed Syndicate, and it showed Eevee going around doing stuff, which is slightly more interesting than her stupid brother. But that's probably only because she's hot. I keep dropping my cookies. It showed World of Final Fantasy, which has got like these weird little chibi versions of Final Fantasy characters, and then they can switch to full size, and it's an MMO, who cares? The other big Final Fantasy news is that they are remaking Final Fantasy VII for PS4 HD. And you look at Final Fantasy, and there's so many of them. It's like there's numbers and there's dashes and then there's Roman numerals. It's like some of them are spin-offs, one of them is an MMO. Where should I start? So I will start Final Fantasy with the 7 Remake. That comes to PS4 next year or something. It showed PlayStation Vue, as in V-U-E, and it's like their new TV app. Showed some Black Ops 3 footage, which is weird because Call of Duty has always been Xbox's thing, and PlayStation's like, PlayStation is the new home of Call of Duty. I'm like, that's weird, but okay. It comes to both platforms either way, so they'll just get maps and DLC first, probably. And during the gameplay, the guy used like a device and made someone else like puke, and I'm like, why don't you just shoot him? What's the point of that? Is this supposed to be a stun or something? That's completely stupid in a Call of Duty game. And a CGI trailer comes on, it shows like all these gears and parts of a machine up real close. It's playing Frank Sinatra's I've Got You Under My Skin. And you see it pans over a logo and it says Robin Industries, I believe. And I'm like, what is this? I'm like, is this Bioshock 3? Is this Bioshock 3? It's not Bioshock 3. It shows the flower. I'm like, oh, it's Batman Arkham Knight. Then it's spoilers for Batman Arkham City here. It shows the Joker and he's all dead and charred and then just melt him with the incinerator and his face is all melting. It's awesome. And they had a little gameplay DLC trailer thing. It was a first-person perspective of a cop going around, and the Scarecrow Scarecrow sprays him with gas, and he like hallucinates, and he sees all these zombies coming at him, and he takes out his gun and just starts shooting them. I'm like, oh, those are probably innocent people he's killing. Oh man, that trailer and that mood just reminded me, is like, with all the stupid, annoying season pass, DLC expansions, all this money, oh, you're being horrible the gamer. It still reminded me, like, it's still a Rocksteady Batman game, and it's gonna kick ass. Reviews are already going up for it, and it's getting really good scores. Except from GameSpot. I'm like, F you, GameSpot. 7 out of 10. Piss off. Some Disney Infinity 3.0, whatever, who cares? And then an Uncharted 4 gameplay demo, which didn't work at first because they didn't connect the controller, so Nathan Drake was just standing there, so they had to restart the demo. And the water effects look really terrible, and the dialogue is really cliche and terrible, and I'm like, I was already going to get this game, but this is not making me excited for the game. We'll see. And that was the Sony press conference. Only 2 left. And those are real super quick. So, and then I got Witcher 3 review coming up. I got a Dark Souls 3 announcement video coming up. I got a Batman Arkham Knight First Impressions video coming up next week. And then I got the 2 E3 things I just mentioned. And then, hopefully, we'll have a little break and I'll catch up on some older stuff. I'm on Twitter now. You can find it. It's a link in my YouTube page. They think they sent me a confirmation email. They did not send me a confirmation email. Twitter's completely broken. But I'll be posting updates and stuff about upcoming YouTube videos there. So, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter if you'd like to join the crusade against everything evil. Because I'm Wesley Tomsky. And with God on our side, we shall prevail.